control the pressure, because everybody thinks you have to push too hard. It's pretty specific. What we're doing is moving the clay now from this donut kind of shape up into the cylinder. To do that, we have to fight centrifugal force. That's kind of the body mechanics that you're learning when you're pulling up the wall. I think this is probably the most difficult part to learn or challenging, but anybody can do it. When you're braced and you drop that finger in, your left finger is actually at about 3 or 4 o'clock on the inside bottom of this piece, and your right finger is down on the outside. Your right finger is doing the work. The left finger is a brace. It's going to move and help that clay go up, but it's not pressing outward. You want to be really cautious that when you're on the bottom of that clay, you're not leaning your finger into it, because it's going to want to go out. Centrifugal force is doing its thing. You have to fight that. Leaning a little bit to the left helps. As I'm putting my fingers at the bottom, there's clay on the inside and there's no clay on the outside. So my left fingers are up above my right. As you move the clay up, it's very helpful to not allow your right hand to meet up with your left. You don't move clay very well. You need that gap. It will feel weird. It's kind of like you want to put it together. If you kind of consciously keep that gap, it will help the clay to move up the side. Another thing you want to keep in mind is moving very slowly. Everybody goes too fast, especially when you get a feel for it. It's like, oh, I got it. And then all of a sudden you got it 15 minutes. It gets so tense. So you want to kind of err on the side of caution. I'm pushing harder on the right. I'm moving very slowly, and I'm lightening up my pressure as I get up taller. I'm going to go all the way up to the top and compress this rim in. So my left fingers reach the top first. My right finger comes up and meets it and comes right up around that rim. Each time it's thinner and taller, ideally. And you have to lighten up when you get up on the higher part of the cylinder where the clay is thinner. If you think about it as a wave of clay, your right finger is behind the wave, your left finger is riding the wave. If your top part of the cylinder, the top rim of it starts to become as thin as a 1/4 inch, then you don't want to thin it out anymore. So you still make the pull, but you don't thin that wall out once you get up to the top. Okay, so I'm going to help you go get a cylinder.